Hello everyone and welcome back to Age of Nagash, which is a channel dedicated to Age of Sigmar, and in this video we have got some exciting news. So Lord Kroak has got a new model. He is one of the great master slans from the Seraphon, or the Lizardmen as what they used to be called, and I have seen the model so far, but Warhammer community have done an article on them. Again, not surprised, as often when they release a new model they do an article as well, but I have not read through this yet because, like normal, I want to save it for when you guys are watching this video and I can share my excitement with you. And above anything else, I'd like you to let me know what you think of the new Lord Kroak model and any speculations you may have for the rest of Seraphon after watching this video in the comments down below, as it will be great to hear. So with that aside, let's not tally on for any other reason but to continue with seeing what the article has. So Lord Kroak has returned and he's had an epic glow. So again, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Broken Realms, so we can see it's a Broken Realms series, and like they say, last week we showed you a pair of witch hunters who be making an appearance in a Broken Realms saga. We've also seen some classic models getting a modern makeover like Be'lakor. We've got some more news on a fan favourite for you. It's Lord Kroak's turn for an update. So we have a video as well, I haven't seen that either, so we'll click on that in a moment. But it says, if you're not familiar, Lord Kroak is a legendary Star Master who floats into battle on a mystical palanquin. His body is ancient and mummified, but his mind and spirit make him the most potent of all slan. So let us have a look at this video.
Kroak of Industria, the truth is clear. That which we cannot kill, we must redirect.
Cool, and that's the video. So just a short little one there, and as you can see, like, it sounds like Marathi was talking throughout the video, maybe trying to do like a bargain, or maybe trying to make an alliance with Kroak, which is interesting because Marathi has kind of turned her back on a lot of Order lately, so that is interesting. Obviously, like I said, that's the first time I watched it, so unless you really sort of go eagle eye and rewatch it again, maybe you'll see something, but I didn't see any new other Seraphon models in the background for this video. So if we are going to get more Seraphon models, they didn't want to show us their cards just yet for what we can expect. It says this magnificent model reflects Lord Kroak's standing as one of the strongest wizards in all of the mortal realms. Yeah, I think say that again. Fucking broken on the tabletop. But anyway, so this is the model. I think it's a lot better. The current Lord Kroak and the current Slan Star Master, I think they're okay. That's purely out of nostalgia reasons. I used to collect Lizardmen when I was a kid, and they're the only reasons why I like those models. If I was like fresh-eyed looking at this, I wouldn't like the Lord Kroak model and the Seraphon Slan Star Master model because they are pretty dated. So this is a much welcome addition. This looks really big compared to what it was before. It's not going to be, you know, massive, but it is going to be, I think, Lord Citizen Prime sort of range. I think that's the sort of size this guy will be. Obviously, very, very big palanquin, not just a kind of a fancy chair which it was sitting on before. It says the events of the Broken Realms are so cataclysmic that they threaten the great plan of the Slan, and Lord Kroak is roused from his contemplation to intervene directly. Something else I just want to quickly mention. I like it that they refer to Lustru as well. I think, you know, bringing it back to the old world, just like those, just even names and stuff just makes it sound nice. So even after all this time, Kroak's only seems to have grown in power. Yep, again, seems like that on the tabletop too. This is represented in your games with... Okay, I didn't actually read that. So this is represented in your games with a new War Scroll. But you'll have to wait a little longer before you can tell you more about that. Okay, that's interesting because it's, like I say, at the moment, I played against Seraphon a few times, and I'm not just saying it's Kroak's War Scroll. It's not like Kroak's War Scroll on its own is it's damn good, but it's not like that's the problem. It's just how it works with the rest of Seraphon. It's just too good, in my honest opinion. You disagree with me, probably a Seraphon player. But what I do think is interesting, and I was going to wait until the end of the video to say it, but I'll say it now. I think in his new War Scroll, when Croak comes out, he'll either be incredibly good like he is now, or he might be like a bit go up in points maybe, and not be like point per point as good as he is now. And the reason for that is Games Workshop have played it very well. They've made Croak, like I said, I believe broken, especially in like Starborn, so good that all the Finecast versions of Lord Kroak, they've probably sold out, or they're close to selling out, because they obviously knew that they were bringing out a new model. And that's why he didn't get, maybe one of the reasons why I didn't get a points increase in the Winter FAQ, because they just wanted to keep him being really good. So they would set out of his model before he gets a new one, which, from a business point, makes sense. So that's kind of what I think is the reason behind this. But so reading on, it says, even after... Okay, I've read that bit. So we've got some more pictures here. So you can see what it's like without a helmet. That's pretty good. A lot less sort of skeletal as he was in the past with all the bandages and stuff. I do definitely like this. It looks less cartoony. It looks like scary is probably not the right word, but like more serious, basically, not just a big fat frog. So yeah, I do like that. And then we got another picture. So we got him with the helmet as well. If I was building him, I'd give him the helmet. You know, he is the best of the Slan. Why not make him even more grander? And I do like all these snakes and stuff you've got here. That is cool. Are they mummified as well? Oh, that does not look like a healthy snake. So maybe mummified. And then obviously his little skink helper, which I'm pretty sure was mummified as well. That skink helper. So interesting to see that he's not mummified now. He's got a new pal to help him out, so that's interesting. And then it says, there are lots of familiar design cues for fans of the classic model, like the ivory horns and the trailing vines on his palanquin, and there are plenty of new details to take in as well. The broken rings surrounding the entire model allow it to appear to hover without a clear stand, and to recall crowning detail the Realm Shaper engine at the same time. This kit also gives us the option to leave his ornate metal headdress off, like we've already seen, but you've got to admit he's looking pretty damn good for his age. He is, to be fair, like I said, he's not looking so mummified anymore, so skeletal. Doesn't even look that mummified, to be honest. It says, while we can't spill the beans about his role in the epic saga of the Broken Realms quite yet, it's fair to say you should grab Battlestone Seraphon and start collecting box Seraphon. Don't forget, there's another one just for skinks, so Lord Kroak has an army to lead into battle when he descends soon. So, all I'm going to say with that, the reason why I haven't done any like Seraphon videos for a long time is I don't really want to encourage more Seraphon players, because there are enough of those bastards out there. And yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on that. But this model, something interesting I think that they didn't put here, it says this kit also gives you the option blah 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 to give them the helmet or not. I was wondering if you could build a normal Slan out of this without, you know, doing a conversion, basically, because obviously you could convert this up to put a normal Slan on, but if the kit actually gave you the option to make a Slan, which it sounds like it doesn't, but easy to change up if you would like to. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Like I say, when it comes out on the tabletop, it's either going to be... I'm going up there for some reason. Let's keep the model up on the screen, shall we, when I talk about it? Like I say, going in the future, its rules are going to be still really strong, or, like I say, for points, I reckon his points will go up, but his rules will still be good, but maybe not as good value as these currently. And the reason why he's been so good at the moment is because they wanted to sell out of his model before the new one came out. I don't really want to talk too much about him and the rules, because I'll be honest, I'll get salty. I've lost plenty of times against Croak, and a lot of the times when I play against them with my armies, I feel like I just don't stand a chance. It feels like I'm playing a different game, and it's a waste of a couple of hours of my life. So that's why I don't really want to talk too much about the rules about him, because I'll turn this video into a very negative video, and I don't really want to do that, because what we've got here is a very cool model. I hope it, like, maybe this is a sign that Seraphon are going to get a new book, and I would almost go like, well, maybe not, because they suggest you buying the Seraphon Battle. Yeah, they would tell you to buy their old stuff before the new stuff comes out, like we've seen here. Which, I don't know, like, I'm not a fan of Lord Kroak on the table. a new model just means that there's going to be more Lord Kroaks out there. So I'm a little, like I said, I don't want to talk about that bit too much. I'm going around in circles. But he's a very cool model. As someone who really liked Lizardmen when I was younger, and I still like him now, model-wise, I'm glad that we've got a new model here. I hope that this is the start of maybe, not anytime soon, but some point in the not too distant future, we are going to get a revamp for Seraphon models. As, like I said, as much as I don't like playing against Seraphon on a tabletop, when their Battle Tome came out, I felt really sorry for Seraphon players. And I even felt sorry for myself, who doesn't even play Seraphon, that there wasn't new dinosaurs coming out to buy. So hopefully this is a sign of new dinosaurs coming out for Seraphon. Like, we've had the Blood Bowl warband, we've had the what do you call it, the Blood Bowl team, really, isn't it? It's not really a warband. We've had the Underworld's warband though, and then we've had Croak here, and we've had the Realm Shaper engine. I believe those are like the only instances where we've had new Seraphon models, and hopefully this is new signs to come. Really nice looking model, much better than the other one, the old one in my honest opinion, and I like the aesthetic with it, because like we were saying, if they're going to make new models of Seraphon, maybe this sort of aesthetic will be carried over. And I know that's sort of like Aztec, but it's also like the broken floating around things, what I think is quite cool. As someone who plays with Nighthaunt, there's a lot of obviously floaty ghosts and stuff. I think it works out quite well. So it'll be interesting to see that very heavy magic element of the Seraphon implemented in their design of the models. And it's really only like, it's not all of them need to be updated, it's just the fine cast stuff and sources. I think skinks are okay, to be honest with you. And that is pretty much it, guys. So that is how I'm going to leave it here. Like I said, I want to hear from your guys. What are your thoughts of this new Lord Kroak model? I think it's a fantastic model, like I've already said. Not looking forward to playing against it, but that's neither here or there. And yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy the video, remember to smash that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell notification. What that means is there's 3 easy ways to help support the channel. By liking the video, it increases my chance to make content like this, and it helps YouTube know that people are enjoying this video. If you subscribe, that's the main thing that really grows the channel. And if you press that bell notification, it means you won't miss any of my future videos. And like I said, if you've got any questions or your thoughts, let me know down in the comments below. And what I would also like to say is, if you would like to support the channel a step further, I have actually got a Patreon and a YouTube membership, if I can get the screen up. And basically what this allows me to do is continue YouTube and continue making content, because at the end of the day, if I didn't have any of these beautiful people, which we'll get to in a moment, I wouldn't be able to make videos for YouTube and help get people into Age of Sigmar and continue the Age of Sigmar journey. And the people who are going to support me are going to be the amazing Patreon's YouTube members who I've mentioned. If you'd like to become one, click the join button next to the subscribe button, which means that you'll be able to become a YouTube member, where you can give anything from £1 a month. Or if you would like to become a patron, if you go to the link at the top of the description down below, it will take you to my Patreon, where you can give anything from $1 a month, goes completely straight towards keeping the channel going. And like I said, for my current ones, my absolutely lovely people, I have got my first Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon. So this is a really, really high tier on my Patreon. And we've got my first ever one, which is going to be Stuart F. So I just wanted to say to you, Stuart, thank you so much for deciding to firstly support the channel. And then thank you so much for deciding to support on that tier. When I created that tier, I didn't know if anyone ever would support there, but I thought I'd make it as an option in case someone did. So I'm really happy that you've chosen to do that. And when I checked it this morning and I saw that you became a Vampire Lord and Zombie Dragon, over the moon, really, really happy with that. So thank you so much for your huge generosity there, Stuart, and I hope you are really enjoying the content. And then going on to my Morgasts, we're going to have a Johnathan H, Filq, Bleed Red, and Christopher G. All of you have been supporting me on Morgasts for a long time now, so thank you for your continued support. At that tier as well, it is a really high tier, so thank you so much for that support, and please keep it up. It's going towards huge, great things for the channel, really. And then my Vampire, so it's going to be Mir, Martin S, Rouse321, David A, Ronni H, Doug P, SpareBear, Christopher H, and Northdrop. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Again, Vampires is a great tier. Because of you guys, I can continue to keep this up. So thank you so much for that. And then my Necromancers, of course, which is going to be Jacq.l, RadiationRiley, AW77, Dice Sagas, WolfNick, Michal W, Quad, Cranky Wombat, Christopher C, Christopher F, James S, Robin S, Steve T, James T, and then we've got Patrick F and JJ, who are 2 new Necromancers on Patreon. So thank you as well, like I said, with Stuart too, for becoming patrons and deciding to support me and really keep this channel going, because I know a lot of people enjoy it. I know a lot of people get help out of the videos I make, and it's absolutely lovely to read your comments, to hear that, and it's because of all these people why I can keep this up, so they deserve a big thank you as well, and that's why I do it in every single video. And with that aside, guys, like I said, if you would like to become a patron, click on the link down below, top of the description, or if you would like to become a YouTube member, just click that join button next to the subscribe button. But with that aside, I'm just going to thank you so much, mainly for watching this video. And like I said, if you can't support, but you just want to show your appreciation, like, subscribe, bell notification, massively helps. And also, if you want to, share this video. And feel free to join the community here down on Discord, where it's going, literally, I've got my notifications for Discord and it buzzes all the time. And it got to the point where it's annoying, but it's so nice to see so much community going on and so much conversation and stuff in the Agent Nagash Discord. So feel free to join that. And yeah, with that aside, guys, I'm just going to thank you beyond anything else for watching this video today. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I hope you're well. Remember till next time to stay safe, wear a mask, and for God's sake, wash your hands. So when the Lord Kroak model comes out on the tabletop, you can build and paint it and not play it against me. And then more importantly, though, than any of that, is remember till next time that Nagash is all, and all is one in Nagash.